About set to go. And on the hill today, Merrill Kelly. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
There's the sinker at the knees for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Will Benson stands in now, looks at that one inside. High fly ball out into left center field. Arozarena sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Nick Kurtz in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And another ball. Wilson, the runner at second with one away. Right through there for a strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Full count.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Arozarena gets it in, and that holds the lead runner. Now men at first and second. 2 on, 1 out. Miguel Andujar, the next to hit for the Reds. There's a strike. Ball in the dirt, but kept close. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. Next offering is downstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that's through there for a strike. 2-2 now. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the second game of the series. And that one misses up and in. And the count's full. Down the line. And that drops foul. 2 on, 1 out. Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Rodriguez hustles to get it in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. This is why hitters work so hard on driving the ball gap to gap in batting practice. There's a lot of room out there. If you can rip one into that open space, it usually means extra bases.
And that one is downstairs. And now it's even 1-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The pitch. And that misses. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Ripped into right center. And now maybe extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Nicely done. Brings home 2 at 110 miles per hour on the exit velo. That thing was screaming, and that's some serious bat speed to generate contact like that. And no doubt a higher launch angle sends that thing out of here easily.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That one fouled off. 2-2. One out and a runner at second. That one hit to right. Bounces over the wall in foul ground, and it's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. Gavin Lux in now. Takes ball one off the plate. That one outside. 2-0.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
In plenty of time to first, and now 2 gone. Tyler Stevenson digs in now. Cut on and lifted in the air. Robles grabs it on the run. Bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And first offering is fouled off. Scott has a beat on it. Makes the grab, 1 down. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Abbott, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Swing and a miss. Stevenson to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And there's a foul ball.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able.
Oh, that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Victor Scott. Kelly back to work. Foul ball there. Outside with a breaking ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Rodriguez heads towards it. Calls it in, and there's 1 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Jacob Wilson, the next to hit. Doubled leading off the ball game. Then came around to score the first run of the game. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man at first. Stepping in, Will Benson. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that one missing low. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss.
3-1.
And that is out of play. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball
That's
four
ball
to
four.
a
Take your
board.
base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Kurtz
1-0.
takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. And that one hammered. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Wilson over at second. Benson at first. One gone. In the air, center field. Rodriguez puts it away for the out. And there's two down. Here's Miguel Andujar. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third. 2 outs, bases full. And here's the first baseman, Josh Bell. Right through there for a strike.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open
That's
early.
the ball.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, now at the plate, Corey Seager. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there
0-2.
with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a good
Ball
eye
outside.
there. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And first offering is fouled off. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And that is that. Back in Seattle, and now it's Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
He was late there, strike 1.
Well, he's back out here
No
for the
ball, 1
third,
strike.
and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see
1
if he
ball,
can
1
save
strike.
the bullpen some.
That one off the
that
mark,
missed. That's
and
the
it's
ball.
2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Rodriguez hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now it's Gavin Lux. Grounded out his first time. On the ground right side,
ball.
and that's just foul. 1 down, base is empty. He swings and fouls 1 off. The other way, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pretty good changeup on the outside corner, but he did exactly what you're supposed to do with that pitch. See it deep and keep your hands inside it to drive it the other way.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And now it's filled up. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there are 2 outs.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Scott stands in now and watches strike 1. Now fly ball to right center. Rodriguez on his way over, and that is that. And we're back, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now for Seattle, Masyn Winn. And first offering is fouled off. Abbott measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2021. And a foul ball. Wilson whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the second baseman.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Off the mark there. Now 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. Scott on the move. Corrals it. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Victor Robles. Scott makes his way towards it, makes the grab, and that's the inning. On to the 4th, leading off, Jacob Wilson. Jackson Kowar gets the call from the pen.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
The 1-0. Outside with a breaking ball. That one out to right. 1 up, 1 down. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's off the inside corner. And the count is even, 2-2. Fastball is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. Check swing, called strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. And delivers outside.
Ball.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Arozarena ranging back, up against the wall, and brings it in. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Randy Arozarena.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Missed with a changeup, and now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
On Duhar. They get the out on Arozarena.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Rodriguez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That one fouled off. Zips it across.
He's out of there.
Rodriguez out of the play. Now here is Cal Raleigh. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a foul ball. Two outs. Outside with a breaking ball.
1-1.
Wilson to first, and he has thrown 4 shutouts. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now Miguel.
Miguel.
A new pitcher in the game, Gabe Spire.
Now pitching for the Mariners, number 55, Gabe Spire.
And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
That one ripped. And foul ball.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Out to short. Sends it across to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. And there's a ball.
That's outside. Ball.
Up the middle. Win. Gets it to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Just
That's a ball.
missed.
That's inside. That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. And
2
we're at the
balls,
top
no
of the
strikes.
5th. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Rodriguez makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Corey Seager. Abbott back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That's a ball.
Just misses. And the count is
1
1-2.
strikes.
Got him swinging. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Foul ball. The Mariners down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Mitch Garver up to hit here. Three up, 3 down, inning over. Back at T-Mobile Park, top 6. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It's 0-1.
Lux, in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. Tyler Stevenson will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Victor Scott now at the plate. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
That one catches the zone. 1 and 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now for Seattle, Mason Wynn. Scott coming on, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get.
Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. He's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Victor Robles. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. On the ground, right side, Lux. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back in Seattle, and now Jacob Wilson. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Great hands on that. That swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Ball.
On the ground, out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, no outs. Nick Kurtz, the next to hit for the Reds. Ball one, no strikes.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
First and second, no outs. Here in the top half of inning number 7. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2-2.
In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Out to center. Rodriguez under it. Makes the catch for the out. One away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel. So they turn things over to the righty, Edward Bizardo.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Robles makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The relay to third, and he's out. Cut down. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Bell handles the chance. Takes it himself. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Swings through that one above the zone.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're
Lux tosses to first. Rodriguez out of the play. So digging in, Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to the left. And it gets by him.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that, thanks to this hit. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Raleigh, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that chance handled. The throw to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Josh Bell. There's a strike. Pitch misses,
1-1.
and that's ball 1. This one in the air. Win. One down. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Austin Hayes.
What you
Hayes
got?
tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. Inside.
Ball.
And the count is 2-0. That's out to center field. Gets down, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
Next to hit, Gavin Lux. And ball one. That one missed.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
On the ground. And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard. Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. Started to swing, held up.
Really good check swing right there.
One
so
ball, no
difficult
strikes.
to hold off on the slider from a same side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
2-0.
Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And that's down and away. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Taylor Saucedo.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Scott, the next to hit, takes outside.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. The flip, there's 1, and that's all they'll get. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Jacob Wilson.
1-0.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Ground ball left side. Suarez throw to first in time. That ends. Back at T-Mobile Park. They're the batter now, Eugenio Suarez. Late on that fastball.
Well, these Mariners, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Now a check swing, but he held up. Got it. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Now batting, catcher.
And up next for Seattle, Mitch Garver. And there's 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Win.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Into center.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Squeezes it, and that is the third out. Back in Seattle, now it's the right fielder, Alex Call. Saucedo back to work. And it's fouled away. Saucedo, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. Just missed.
That's the ball.
They say you win.
1 and 2's the count.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though. He keeps his composure, and they get the out. Nick Kurtz, the next to hit for the Reds. First pitch, and he just misses. And that one almost got him.
2-0.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around first, digging for two. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat.
New pitcher now, Carlos Vargas.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Here's Josh Bell. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Sit.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. He's got it, and there are two down. Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. And that's outside. Runners on first and third, two away here at the top of the ninth. And now he steps off the rubber. Slice down the right side. That's off the mark, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
Fastball is outside.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Two aboard, two outs. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez settles under it, and that'll do it. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball one. Pagan, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch. And for a hitter, Sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Out to short, Wilson. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the controlled command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
And that one fouled off. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Call. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds use two pitchers to combine for the shutout. 5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.